guys, so it is that time again. It's the end of the month and it is time to tell you about what I have been loving in January. I actually didn't do a December favourite, so it feels quite weird. I've had to think right back all the way through December as well to new things that I've discovered. But I have got a little selection of things to show you and I hope you guys enjoy this video. So first of all, for makeup, and I'm going to start with lip products because they're the closest to me. The first one, I actually got this, I think maybe late November, early December, and I've been loving it ever since. It is from Hourglass and it's the first ever product I've tried from Hourglass. I had had my eye on a few of their things for a while but not really been sure on what I would like to try, and I tried this, which is the Truth Extreme Sheen Lip Gloss. The colour is Truth, and it is a very, very beautiful, natural, kind of your lips but better colour. I love this. The consistency is really smooth. I love the packaging. The one thing that isn't amazing is how it smells. In the same way that NARS lip glosses smell kind of strange. It does smell a little strange, but I can get past that because I really love the consistency. It's just really creamy and beautiful, and I would definitely recommend it. Since getting this, I did actually buy a couple of other Hourglass things whilst I was in the States, and I have to say not all of the colours of this lip gloss are as amazing as this one. So I picked up another one which is, I can't remember the exact name of it, but it's a darker one with a bit of shimmer in it, and it was not very nice at all. It was just quite patchy. So definitely kind of test these out before you just go, that's a nice colour, I'll have it, because their consistency does change a little bit. So yes, that is the first thing I've been loving. And then for eye makeup, I've been loving the new Max Factor Excess Intensity Long Wear Eyeliner. This is a funny little eyeliner actually. It's a twist up eyeliner, but it has this little nib on it that's quite strange, and it's almost the consistency of a gel but in a stick. And it is, because of this twist up thing, it's always fairly sharp, and it is just so, the colour is just such an intense black, really great, and it lasts a long time too. And it's affordable, loving that. Another thing I've been loving this month is a fairly recent discovery. This is from Kiko. I've never really tried any Kiko makeup before. I know my friend Amelia loves it, but this is the Colour Fever eyeshadow palette in number 100. I think these are limited edition. They say they are on the website anyway, but you can still get them on the website. But this is a kind of, it's almost like a pinky purpley neutral taupe palette. As you can see, like, it is very neutral, but there's something really special about these two eyeshadows in the way that they do have that pinky purple undertone to them, but they are very, very wearable at the same time, and I really like them a lot. I'm wearing this palette today, although not very much of it, I have to admit, just a little bit, but this colour in particular, the kind of pinky taupe, is really, really beautiful, and quite special, and the colour payoff is really nice. They're nice and blendable. They're not the best eyeshadows in the whole world, but they are really, really nice, and I think the palette retails for about $13.50. And then the last makeup item I've been loving this month is a NYX powder blush. I come back to these all the time, they're so great. This is in Pinched. It's a beautiful, slightly shimmery pink. It's like a rosy pink. Very, very beautiful. It looks very vibrant, but it's actually, once you blend it out, it just gives you that really lovely kind of rosy glow. Love this. And apparently, last time I mentioned NYX, I said about how hard they were to get in the UK. Obviously, you can buy them online, but apparently you can get them in Next too. I've never seen them in Next, but rumour has it you can buy them in Next. So that is my NYX blusher in Pinched. For skincare, I've made a new discovery this month. This is kind of a high-end discovery, and it's not a brand I normally try because they are pretty expensive. It's the Organic Pharmacy Purifying Seaweed Clay Mask. As you guys might know, I love Glam Glow. Glam Glow is one of my most favourite skincare products ever. This gives it a run for its money. It really, really does. Your skin after using this just glows, and it just looks just comfortable and happy, and it really just brings out the best in your skin. It's actually a lot nicer to apply than the Glam Glow as well, because it's in a tube, you squeeze it out and it's a smooth clay. It doesn't have the chunks in it like Glam Glow does, and it is also kind of a lot lighter in colour actually. It's like a pale green, and it almost goes kind of clear after you use it. Fairly similar to the Uden Brennan Superfacialist mask that I mentioned in my top 10 under 10 skincare, and that would definitely be like a high street dupe for it. However, this one in terms of results is so much better. It comes in a 40ml tube and it's £35, so quite expensive, but if you like your face masks and you don't mind splashing out on your face masks, this one is great. For hair, I have been loving this VO5 Cherish My Colour Bodylicious Mousse. Now, this is kind of an extension of my mousse collection. I'm not gonna lie, I've become kind of a granny over the past couple of months and I've started using mousse all the time, but it just gives your hair so much more body and just looks really, really nice. And I really like this one. It smells lovely and it gives you lots of volume. With mousse, I feel like it's almost, it either works or it's a bit heavy. There's no like, this is the best mousse in the world as far as I've found. If you found the best mousse in the world, please say in the comment section below. But in terms of mousse, I generally go on like their consistency when you're using them and like how nice they are to use. Obviously the results matter too, but it's almost, in my eyes, it's like it works or it doesn't work. Some of them weigh your hair down and that's when they don't work, but this one works, and the consistency is literally like spray cream, like whipped spray cream, instead of the wet mousse that kind of like expands. It's almost just like, well, exactly like whipped cream, and it smells lovely too. For bath and body, I have fallen back in love with an old luxurious favourite. This is the Laura Mercier Creme Brulee Honey Bath. I bought this, I think 2 weeks ago or a week and a half ago, and I've already used up this much. I've been having baths like most nights when I can because it's just so wonderful, and it's like, it makes you look forward to bath time. It makes me like excited to use it. It smells so amazing. For some reason, I'm hoping they haven't discontinued the Creme de Pistache. I actually bought this in Space NK, so they probably just don't stock it in Space NK. But I also love the pistachio Creme de Pistache version of this as well. And I've got to say, I think once I finish this, I may purchase that again because they're just so, amazing. And they come with the little honey dipper that you dip in and then put it under your bath water. It's just quite funny and novelty and quite odd, but yeah, the stuff is actually just lovely and it laces your whole bathroom with the scent of creme brulee, which if I'm not going to eat creme brulee, I may as well bathe in it. The last thing on a beauty front is a perfume. I've only had this for a week, but I am utterly obsessed with it. It is the Diptyque Eau de Well vanilla, it's like a spiced vanilla scent. Oh my god, I'm actually obsessed with this perfume. I've had it for a week and I've used up that much already. Is that bad? Is that bad? I literally, every time I walk past it, I'm like, oh, I've got to spray some more because it smells so good and it's so comforting. I'll almost just spray it as well. If I'm like not even going out, I'll just spray it so that I can smell nice all the time, just for my own personal comfort, because it smells so warm and cozy and amazeballs, and this is my favourite perfume. I can't imagine liking a perfume more than this right now. I just love it so much. So moving on to non-beauty favourites. I actually have quite a few this month, which I don't normally have. And the first one I don't actually have in my possession, so I'll put a picture here. It is cocoa, and it is coconut milk, but not in the conventional coconut milk way. So normally when you buy coconut milk in the UK, you can't really get fresh coconut milk, so you tend to buy it in like a jar or in like a sealed bag or whatever. It's quite thick, almost like a cream. This is a really thin consistency coconut milk, very similar to cow's milk. And over the last year or so, I don't not eat dairy at all. I still eat cheese and ice cream and all that good stuff. But where I can replace dairy, where I have quite a lot of it, I will do. So in cereal, for example, I've been having almond milk. And I'm not gonna go into why avoiding dairy is better for you or whatever, each to one's own in terms of that. But there is definitely a lot of research to show that cow's milk probably isn't as good for you as drinking alternatives. So yes, long story, go on Wikipedia, right? Anyway, I've been loving this coconut milk because sometimes I find almond milk and soy milk are a bit thick. They're a bit like almost sickly, like syrupy. This is really light. It has a faint taste of coconut to it, so if you don't like coconut, it's probably not for you, but I love coconut, and honestly, it's so delicious, and it has less calories per 100ml than cow's milk as well. Definitely buy it in Waitrose and Tesco. I'm not sure about the other supermarkets, but it's fairly widely available in the UK as well. And then another thing that I've been obsessed with this month is this tea. Now, I'm not normally one of those girls that goes on about tea. I'm more likely to go on about chai tea or coffee or whatever. Tea is not really my thing, especially loose leaf tea. I've found it a faff in the past. I don't really like fruit tea. This stuff is amazing. This is brioche flavoured tea from American Tea Room, and I picked this up when I was in LA in December. It seriously tastes like pastry. It's like tea and pastry mixed together, and it is amazing, and I'm nearly finished. It's not the cheapest tea. This bag was $15, so just under £10, but it actually does last for a really long time. I've used this a lot. I don't know how many cups of tea this is meant to make, but it's made me a lot, that's for sure, and it tastes really good. And you can actually order it online. I looked into it, but apparently it's sold out at the moment, which sucks, but when it comes back into stock, I will be ordering some more of this. I just wanted to show you as well my tea strainer that I use. This is like a loose leaf tea bag equivalent of, you put it in there, but then it has this little heart weight on it, and I bought this from the American Tea Room as well, and it goes in your mug like that. That's a bit of a side note. The other thing I've been loving is this mug, which is it's one of the insulated like glass mugs that you fill up with a hot drink, but then it's not hot on the outside because it has the insulating layer. This one is from Boden. I'd had my eye on these for a while actually, because they serve the coffee in these at Zizzi restaurants. If you guys have ever had coffee at Zizzi, they sometimes serve the coffee in these, and every time they do it I'm like, oh, I want these in my house because they're really cool. But I got given this one and I've been using it so much, so I think next time I see them I'm definitely going to get like a set of 6 or something, because I think they're really cool. They're also really comforting if you're drinking tea, to like be able to like hold the mug and it's like not going to burn your hands, or like it's just like, I don't know. I find it a nice way to drink my brioche flavoured tea. Another thing, before I go, I almost forgot this, and I'd already switched the camera off and I just had to switch it back on to tell you. I've been obsessed with the TV show Nashville this month. I know it's nothing new, it's been out for 18 months, maybe 2 years, but I love it. It's so freaking good. And yes, if you guys haven't seen it and you like country music at all, I would definitely recommend watching it. The music is awesome, the characters are awesome, and I just love it so much. That is it for my monthly favourites video. I hope you guys had a fantastic January, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye guys! I used to have my tongue pierced as well when I was like 18, 19, but I took that out because in every single picture I'd be like, number 8, OTP.